Hey, yo, welcome to Cash on the Hood, your favorite podcast. I'm your host, Jason Sauer, and this is a podcast where we talk about art, hustle, and a little bit of demolition derby. But if you're new to us, please like, share, subscribe. You know how to do it. That helps us out with all of our money-making efforts. You know what I mean? While we're here, and I got your attention, I want to thank our man, Brian Cottington, running the computer and all the boards there behind the scenes. He's got 250 plus podcast episodes called Cinema Psychos. So you want to check him out. Salute him and salute our man Gerardo there in Monterrey, Mexico, making the videos for the YouTube channel. So today we're on our second episode with the Most Wanted Car Club. Oh, look, they sat so quiet for so long just for that intro. Now they're ready to get into it.
Talking.
Bree's got a vasectomy.
All right, so Bree's got a vasectomy, right? You guys want to get right into it? Bree's had his nut snipped. How you feel, buddy?
I feel so good.
Enough
about the chest.
Listen, we have heard about this vasectomy for days now, and it's like women
Just happened
take
yesterday.
a whole human and put it out of their bodies. He gets 3 stitches in his nuts, and it's a big deal.
Hey, he took one for
Is that
the
when you got
team.
3 stitches?
He took one for the team, and I love you for that.
I got 3 stitches on my sack. What do you want me to say about it?
I bet they're huge stitches.
Big stitches. Right?
I'm so glad we're gonna.
Right.
Thank you for taking one for the team, babe.
Well, I saw the photographs shared in the group chat of you and your jockstrap.
Thanks to my wife.
Both of his heads were the only thing covered. He was
so
wearing a mask
sexy.
and a jock strap.
Jason, for those who haven't heard, you might want to reiterate the meaning of the bell here.
Oh, the bell was whenever a burn on somebody. So if you hear a bell, then a good burn has been had by someone in the room towards somebody in the room.
We're going to leave that one here for Jason so he can use it for every podcast.
Right?
We
this
start
is now
traditions around here.
This is now the Cash on the Hood bell.
Cash on the hood, bell, burn.
Weld it to the hood down here with all these hundreds on it.
Yeah.
Fives.
All right, real quick around the room, let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Kai, part of the car club. I don't know. Are we saying our cars this
We
time?
did
Do
that
it.
was last time.
Okay. Just
Kai,
Kai.
Superfly Kai on
Now we're just
Instagram.
talking.
Breeze, cracking PGH. Let's go.
Shannon.
Brandy?
Just Jilly Bean.
This guy.
Tom Mix.
And in spirit, T.Y. McClellan.
Yes,
T.Y.
He's on the screen there behind the
He's gonna be on
girls.
the calendar. We're gonna make money.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's one of the ideas we have.
Right?
Kai.
So how long before you get to use that thing, Breeze?
It's 5 days.
7. They said 7.
All right, like 7 days.
Get to
then.
sit down,
7
Steve.
days.
And all your
No.
friends said 7 days. They said wait the 7 days.
Yeah, you're supposed to wait,
Do you
so-
hear
I
me?
hope you pop a stitch.
Wait
Are we
the
not
7
talking about the
days.
calendar anymore?
No, we're not.
I want to know.
Everyone wants to talk about my junk. So whatever.
Show YouTube your
Hot
awesome
topic.
setup.
Nah, that's all right. They'll put a picture.
This
in
is
it.
a family show, isn't it?
Yeah, no one
Not
wants
this
to-
episode. This is a medical show today.
Yeah, I mean,
Parental advisory.
Tell them about your other stitches.
oh, geez. There we go.
Which one's this story?
Wait, would he try to use a razor blade or try to go?
You guys are hysterical.
All right.
Moving
Stop
on,
picking on
moving
Grace.
on.
I can get hurt and heal quickly. Screw you all.
I was trying to save a little money and do it himself.
Sometimes you got to do that.
Wrong head.
You haven't healed quickly. You've been bitching about your chest for like
Yeah.
a month now.
That was a big hit, and I'm really want to see it, but the first part of
Yeah.
the TSL.
We still haven't seen it.
Well, we'll have to get on Bill about that.
Oh, that's
Bill, I love
right.
you,
I
man.
say patch it.
But I want to see what
He's so
I want
hard
to
to
see
work
me
with.
do a head-on collision.
I don't know
with
if
my
I wanna
Toyota
see it.
Avalon into a Pacifica, and crush the Pacifica and keep on going.
Right?
So,
It looked good
crushed
from
it.
the booth. I watched
yeah,
it.
It hurt good too, you know. But what are you gonna say?
Why did you go wide open throttle? I'm putting on a show.
I wanted to be able to hit something because the Derby before that I got to hit nothing.
Yeah.
So I went in
There you go.
Blade.
balls to the wall, as they say, and I
This guy, dang, where's the dang?
Sorry, I'm a little slow.
So he's talking about the demolition derby where we all went out to Minnesota there with Mike Tix.
Yes.
Minnesota throw down.
thanks.
The Minnesota
Oh,
Throwdown
yes.
where they
Nice.
had the most wanted car club class.
Yes, best class.
Yeah, these
No
guys got to
class.
drive like some crazy animals. Kai almost placed.
Yeah, I got third place.
Get
Yeah,
stuck on your own
nice.
spare
And
tire.
Sickles got second, so I mean we did pretty well. up
You
there.
took out Decker. That's most
Yeah,
important.
that's the
I got
most.
7th.
I actually
Decker
took
who?
out one of our own teammates,
Decker who?
but I had to do it.
We had a watch party over at Breeze's house.
Yeah.
We do love it when you watch. So, what's it like being a part of this group? I'm looking at you girls.
Which, all of us?
Yeah, go.
All talk at the same time.
I'll win.
It's great. I love it. I
Better
love
talk
it.
and go.
It's fantastic.
Shannon, you go.
Challenge accepted.
Shannon's our resident photographer. She makes
Yeah.
sure to bring her camera and her equipment and make sure to get some really
Or a
nice
bottle of vodka.
candid
Yeah,
shots.
Or that.
Well, the vodka helps. And we know that Jill's the seamstress. And I'm just kind of here for moral support.
You're like the cheerleader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone has multiple roles.
Well-
I mean,
Randy
it's not
corrects
just
our
the one
grammar,
thing.
though, too.
I was
Make sure we
asking
don't
Shannon.
sound like
um,
dumbasses.
I love having her around. She's always like, anybody need anything? She takes care of us.
I try.
Yeah. Oh, you're running out.
She's
Take
a
my car, spend
helper.
it on gas.
For sure.
Well, we were working on Shannon's car just last night, and I was asking Shannon, how do you feel about having all this car in your life? Did you ever plan on having this much car in your life?
I mean, I don't know. My dad's always been super into cars and everything, so every time I start talking about like any of the stuff that we're doing, he's all like, "Yes, finally."
That's cool.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't know too much about like all you know more about cars than I do, but I'm learning, so whatever.
Yeah. Well, you
Something
watch.
breaks on your car, and then you learn how to fix it.
Yeah. Well, you,
You
you
get a
call
30-pack
Leach.
Miller Lite, call Leach.
Yep.
Again, Leach does free work. Everyone call Leach.
Again,
for
if you
work.
want anything sewn, Scott's address is 1-1.
No.
No. I didn't give out any
Okay, then.
information.
Oh, anybody want a cell phone number?
Bleep
So you just
that.
text them, and he'll
Flashing
send
Cut
you.
that
I'll
part.
take free stuff. You want to send me free stuff?
No, we give.
8675309.
Did you read that on the bathroom wall?
That was good intermission, team. Way to
Right.
go.
That was pretty good.
Everyone's smiling and bright and giggling.
It's
Everyone's
cold
doing good.
outside.
Well-
It's nice to
It
be
was
warm in the
cold out
studio.
As everybody knows, the company we keep, right? They usually put us back by the fence. They don't want us up by the stage.
We're the
People come
tie-dyed
to us
sheep.
though.
Oh
The
man.
tie-dyed sheep. That's a good one.
Yeah,
We need a shirt, Jay.
We need
We
more
do.
flags.
Yeah.
We're making it's gray sweatpants season for the fellas and the ladies.
Woohoo!
So that's what we're making next.
I want to do all loungewear.
That was
Yes.
another dick joke. If you know about gray sweatpants,
The girls are giggling.
right? The girls know. Like swimsuit season is the gray sweatsuit season for
That's
dudes.
the next one. We're making speedos in the summer.
Singlets. That's our
Oh, yeah,
swimming
yeah,
outfit.
yeah.
Full circle,
swimming
full
in
circle,
singlets.
man.
Back to the wrestling team.
I want tracksuits. Just most wanted tracksuit.
That's happening. Those will have to get
Maybe
embroidered.
springtime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be nice.
Some,
Most one tracksuits.
Some knit hats that actually aren't so big.
You've been waiting for a hat from Skinny.
Skinny.
for
Oh my God,
Yeah,
Skinny doesn't
Skinny,
even have
where's my
hats.
hat?
Skinny, I'm calling you out. I don't think you even have any hats.
Yeah.
We've never
It's a
seen
friend.
them.
Those aren't even
We
his dogs.
never
You get
received
one
the
more.
ones we were supposed to get.
He just
And
brings
I've
random
never even met
wild
Skinny
dogs.
I
yet.
get a free
Jill's
shirt
on the
from
warpath.
somebody I haven't
Right.
even
I
met
want to
yet.
make that a trend.
Oh, there you go. You got
So I
clutch.
want
There you
to
go,
shirt
Breeze.
random dogs Someone I haven't even met yet. Skinny, I've met you how many times? Ain't got no hat. What's going on?
Yeah.
Free hats.
Right.
We jazzed this guy on TikTok.
I want a hoodie.
$3.99.
Shirt. I don't
Well, I know
how.
Skinny will be listening to this episode
love
because
you,
this is
Skinny.
when
Skinny for president.
we list Skinny now owns the original OG art car that they had out in Kansas.
car.
So
Green one.
I've never beat that car. I never drove it like a Jag-off. The first few minutes they owned that car, they beat the crap out of it. They jumped a curb and ran it into a car trailer.
Oh my
All
God.
right, so this is not the story
No.
I got. I was out spray painting some cars, and Steven Sickles' girlfriend says, like, someone took your car and ran into a truck in the parking lot. Is
Oh
what
my
I heard.
God.
So I'm at the barn up on the hillside, and I see the car on the curb. I see the American flag waving, and I see Skinny's arms like gesturing like he's really upset. So I'm like, he's got it. I'll go deal with that problem later on because I had some cars to finish painting. So when I get down to the parking lot, there's a whole bunch of Coors Light being drank and everybody's smiling. And I'm like, there's a lot of smiles for somebody who got their truck blasted. And they're like, oh, no. Dude managed to miss the truck. So the trailer was hooked up to the truck. He managed to blast a curb, missed the Super Duty he hit somebody from California. So somebody drove 10 hours and got their trailer blasted by the original art car. So they were just smoking the tires out in the parking lot. And they were trying to do it in reverse. And so they showed me. It was just like a little bent piece of angle iron, but the guy charged him 60 Coors Lights for running into his trailer.
Moral of this story is, it's okay. It's an art car.
Yeah. No, always have 60 Coors Lights on hand just in case you hit someone's trailer.
Well, I was happy that the rear end of that car was creased. That way it really delivered a punch.
I love that time that we took a parade one time in the summer just for fun, like we do around town, and you brought the art car out, like
with the headers
out of the hood and all.
We also did that whenever the Lagos was made.
Was it that day?
Yeah, it was 2020, middle of COVID.
It was fantastic.
Bars just started opening. Jason's like, I don't care. We
have a video somewhere.
Yeah, we just went down the main drag by all the bars.
Poor guy
Jason's
got stuck in our car parade.
He was not happy. He's on the video too.
So that's something we do as a group. We meet up and then do car cruises like car clubs do.
Yeah, but we do meets where we meet somewhere and eat a sandwich.
Yeah,
it's MEAT.
Well, you guys
it's
usually
awesome.
meet first at the beer distributor.
Yeah, coming to you. Yeah, Celebrity Beer sponsor us.
That
we go
was your
Sheets.
moment. Way to read
Mike,
that.
we miss you.
That was good. That was a good one there.
Mike.
Leech. That was,
We want
I totally
that
set
Sheets. I talked about this on Track Shot Live. I want that Sheets sponsorship.
Oh, Sheets would be a great.
You and your
Rent
glizzies,
your
man.
space.
Me and Kai ate 24 hot dogs in 1 week while building my derby
I
car.
don't know
for
if we
Dead
should
Man.
talk about how many hot dogs we ate.
We had 24 hot
Lord
dogs.
help me.
That's how many
Somebody
hot
told
dogs
me.
it takes to build a derby car for the most wanted fine art class.
That's one
24.
day.
One day.
Hot dog an hour.
Oh my God, we were hurting. It was fun. I'll do it again. I'm already planning on it.
I've seen these videos.
Look at Brady question your life choice.
A little bit.
It takes 12
Little
hot
bit.
dogs to build a derby car in Uniontown.
Speaking of Uniontown, where is Sickles?
He's unable to make it. He texted us.
He's been on all the other podcasts, so.
Yeah.
Well,
taking a
I
break.
guess that's
he's a
acceptable.
microphone hog.
He is
Right.
the
He is the microphone
2021 World Points Champion, whatever.
Unified champion Steven
Unified
Sickles.
Yeah.
Points champion.
He's fun to travel.
2021 Unified Point Series champion Steven Sickles.
Yes. Oh,
Had to
man.
borrow
He
my
woke himself
truck.
up snoring on the plane. He's like, I don't know if anybody else heard it, but I was like, my head kicked back. And I gave out this big scream, woke myself up on the plane.
Steven's the one that started it. He wouldn't pick you up from the airport unless you're wearing your helmet.
Yeah, did
So-
this to you.
That's the thing.
So
now.
these guys packed all their stuff in my truck to go to Minnesota except their helmets.
And
So
our
they had to
vests.
fly with their helmets just
In
to
our
get
vest.
in their
Vest,
vests.
Kind of freaked out the
And
flight
track
attendants a
pants.
little bit.
Yeah, it was fun.
Nice. All right, let me run through the list real quick. Is that
Yeah.
cool?
Yeah,
All right.
let's
Do it. Go
This is
team.
the list. Colorado, Yvette O'Brien. Kansas is Amanda Elser with the horse caddy. If you guys remember that one. Skinny's got the OG art car. Leon Rumsey. Nebraska's Will Steinbeck. New York's Josh Decker.
Who?
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 What's up, Steinbeck? I like your stuff.
Yeah, you're
Follow
good.
your-
Dude.
Minnesota, we got Mike Tix,
Woo,
Dan
Tix.
Svensson, and Tim
Tixie.
Johnson as.
Tim.
Tim.
He's honorary.
Tim.
Tim's in.
Tim's honorary.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
came to Pittsburgh for the
Yeah.
Steeler game.
In Ohio, we got our main man, Greg Phelps. And do we mention the other guy?
What other guy? Derby King.
Oh.
He never has a shirt on. When
The
he
man that
FaceTime
shall
him.
not be
How is
named.
this?
All right, that's
Yeah.
old
Do you
Nick
own a
King.
shirt?
I don't think he has a shirt on in his profile picture.
All right, Indiana, we got honorary Clutch Marls. Vince,
Who? No, he's
Vince Olivas.
I like that kid.
Yeah.
and
I like
Greg
the shirt.
Edsel. California, we got Mauricio Delara.
Yeah. I love you guys.
Arizona, we got Jake Haskins. North Carolina, Beverly Gibbs and Jonathan Furr. So that's Nina's mom with the
Yeah.
truck.
I recognize it.
Shout out to the
truck.
Gibbs family.
Yeah, Monterey, Mexico, we got Gerardo Castro.
Yeah.
Florida, JC Mollies. In Canada, we got Ron McClung.
Yeah. Is that the guy who towed my car for me?
No.
Who was the other Canadian?
That's his buddy.
They know each other. They're both from
That
Canada.
was awkward. Sorry. We meet a
hold
lot
on.
of people. I'm sorry. You were a great guy.
Before we get to Pennsylvania, so Ron McClung gave me an Apple Bud Light, I believe.
Oh, yeah, is that the one that's in my fridge?
It's still in our
And-
fridge.
So he brought it from Canada to Florida.
What year?
I'm
yeah.
saying 16.
Yeah, that's when we bought our house.
All right.
Yep.
So I took that beer on tour everywhere, thinking I would just put it in Breeze's basement fridge, and eventually it'd get drunk. But it didn't, and you guys
made
took
it to my. It made it to my upstairs fridge.
Made
It
it
made
to
it
the
to-
family reunion.
Then it's made it to the
Conneaut
family
Lake?
reunion
Yeah,
at
Conneaut
Conneaut
Lake,
Lake
Virginia.
at least
I took
3
one
times.
somewhere.
Yeah, and I think
And
we
still nobody
Didn't
drank
you guys
the
take
damn
it to
thing.
Georgia too?
Yeah, I think we took
Yeah,
it to
we
Georgia.
did.
Traveling beer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
So
so
salute
gross.
Ron
It's
and the
still-
traveling beer.
It's still in my fridge.
I've
Done
been
drank mine.
tempted. I've been tempted to use it on a pork roast.
Maybe we should use it for turkey.
Don't
Maybe.
use
Thanksgiving.
that one. Get another one.
We'll have to keep that one.
Friendsgiving.
Yeah, you have one left because Dunn drank mine.
Yeah, maybe get a fresh one.
Right? Yeah, I'm down with that.
There's no need to ruin a good pork roast.
All right, Pennsylvania, we got Dwayne Butter, Sue Kerr, Leach, Kai, Breezer, Jamie, Jesse, Shannon, Jason Rowdy Nina, Sickles,
Sickles.
honoraries. We got Colin Ray, Todd Siopa, Pac-Man, Camo. Is JR honorary or is that blue
Yeah,
car?
of
We
course.
calling that blue car in our
I mean,
car?
that's in
He's
our car.
he's grandfathered in.
Got a vest, all
He
right.
is the grandfather.
All right, we got Tom Mix, Jake Berkner, Joyce.
Joyce.
You counting Joyce?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
His
I
vest
painted
is
He's
the
got
coyote.
just the tip in.
Right. We got Shannon. Who's Misbehaving,
That's a-
Hammer, from the Hilltop Shop, Katrina,
Muha.
Muha?
I think.
Yeah, is that
That's what you've
the
been
horse? The horse one.
The
F1
horse
fitted.
truck.
Yeah,
We got-
the horse truck.
Jill,
Yeah.
yeah, and Brandy,
Abe the Lincoln.
and Brandy.
Can we also shout out all the women that are behind all
No, we don't-
those
we don't have to
guys'
do that.
names
We got a Meg, too. We
that
got a
you
sidecar.
I
said?
still need one of those.
We got a
Meg-
sidecar.
yeah, Meg's-
We got
Meg's
Meg.
Meg.
She got a
Meg's,
sash.
yeah.
She's a sash holder.
She's not allowed to
She's
paint
a
the truck yet.
sidecar.
Yeah, she got a sash and some
I
sass.
think Brian needs a little sticker and spray paint on that minivan of
Here we
his.
go.
Actually, can I have your
The
minivan? Is
minivan.
it stow and go?
No, I think it's
To the
actually.
front.
I don't know what it is.
He
It's
lives
a
around the
SUV.
corner from us.
It's a Traverse.
We might have to spray
I'd love to
paint.
smash that,
They're
but
solid.
you're driving it first. You can take that. In a,
You remember when he got stuck on my street? Hey, it's Brian's car right there.
all right, yeah. So we had to take the trailer down your street. What'd we dump off?
No, we were picking up my derby
picked
car
up his
Picked up a derby
for
car.
our
Yeah,
city.
for RNC Nationals, and then you made it.
And then
8 foot
we
got
couldn't
stuck.
make the turn, and of all the houses that we could knock on, it was Brian's house. Could you please move your car? Because we managed to wedge the trailer.
He had a work meeting in like 10 minutes too. He's like, we got to do this quick.
Yeah, he had to be like, hold on, I have
Caught me
a
at a
problem
good time.
outside.
You got a problem outside. There's a spray.
The problem is your neighbor parks his truck like a jagoff.
Yes, total
That's the
jag.
problem.
I think that was just people working because that was during the day. or
No,
some
he
stuff.
says that dude. He comes
that
and
dude does
takes
it all
out
the
his
time.
grandma's house or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a jerk.
Yeah. Yes.
This guy doesn't need airplay.
Yeah. He doesn't need
He
any of
doesn't
our,
need any.
our love. All right. Speaking of love, the car club gives and saves away Christmas.
Yes.
All right. So if you didn't hear us on the episode 1 episode, we're telling you right now, Car Club saves Christmas. We do this as a group all year round. We accept donations, specifically if you can, for kids between 11 and 17, because that way they're getting close to wanting car age. That way we can be very
Derbying
impressionable on
age.
them. Derby and age.
Yeah. Donate
so
some
that's-
cars. Get some
So
junk
it's easy to
cars.
get the toys and etc. for the tiny children, you know what I mean? But we need the kids like right now where they're feeling maybe a little left behind. So
Tweens and teens.
the tweens and teens, yes. So
Yeah.
Cool
as a
jacket.
group, I think that's
Yeah,
something that we
jackets
do.
are-
That's
hats,
pretty
come
great.
They're
I
our
contacted a lawyer about
kicks.
the nonprofit already. We'll talk about that at lunch today.
Yeah.
So we're trying to
Let them know that we're good for a little bit more than smashing cars, you know?
Yeah.
These crazy folks with these painted cars and vests, like, we're out here to do some
We're
good.
good people.
Right.
That's it. So, as a group, I know that we started this off with Breeze's Nuts, but we want to end it.
Breeze's nuts saved Christmas.
Hey, my initials are SAC.
And I'm ball. Team ball sack, baby.
That's it.
Oh, these guys are cute.
Oh, you can start your own new podcast.
And that's
Team ball sack, yeah.
Please don't.
me interpreting Leach the whole time.
No, come on. Breeze needs a new job.
Okay. Whatever.
He's accent prone.
We would
no,
have
he
the
does.
best merch.
Where are you going, Jason?
All right.
Great outro, bud. I
All right. Well,
competitive talking, you're losing.
no, you guys are doing great. I was just looking at the clock, knowing that we had 2 minutes left to wrap this up. So let's end on Breeze's nuts.
Full circle.
He's splitting at the seams to end this.
Has us in stitches.
Right. So 7 days. What day are we at right now?
2.
One?
1. First,
Yeah, I guess it'd be
first full day.
technically, it's not even been 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it was like 3 o'clock yesterday. So
Imagine if you had this done when you were 17.
I would have children. That would be terrible.
All right. Well, I thank everybody for listening to that episode. That was pretty rad. We salute our man Brian behind the decks back there. Listen to his podcast, Cinema Psychos. He's on 250 and counting. Salute Gerardo. Salute Most Wanted Car Club coming in bright and early. We're going to have a bonus show, third episode for y'all because we rented out the big room here at StudioME in East Liberty. So salute them for having us on and putting up with all of our stuff. This is the biggest crew they've ever had here at StudioME. And salute our advertising partner, Lipson, who puts us up there with the top against everybody else. So
That's it.
pretty awesome. So I'm Jason Sauer for Cash on the Hood. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Tell everybody this is the worst podcast you ever heard, and you should listen to it twice.
Go team.
Go team!